Good morning, everybody. May 9th, day 129 on the Appalachian Trail. We just came through an area, I think it was Route 55. If it wasn't, I'll correct myself, but I think it was 55 there. Or no, 22, I'm sorry. And went across the train tracks. There you can pick up a train and go into New York, but this time of year they only do it on the weekends. If you want to run into New York City, it takes you right into Grand Central Station. Pretty decent sleep in the pavilion last night. Good accommodations. And we're leaving New York today. So another one I'm going to be clicking off. So we're just going to be heading north and checking out the cool stuff. A couple more days till our extraction. So we will see you in a bit. One more note of worthy. 8 o'clock in the morning. It's probably mid-50s. It's not supposed to be as warm today, I don't think, which is good. And I doused down with bug spray because homie ain't playing that today. Alright, we'll talk to you in a bit. Hey now, we have about 1.3 miles until we hit Hoyt Road, and that's when we'll be going into Connecticut. Now they're saying there's a couple other times at the border you might sneak across the border, but I don't know where those are, and I don't even know if it's even documented. So I do know we leave New York and go into Connecticut at Hoyt Road, so that's where we're going to be doing a little celebration. We're going to go about 5 more miles, I think it is, and down the street from the road crossing is another little country market. So actually I think it's in 3 miles. and we're gonna go check that out, maybe have lunch there, and then get back on trail. So hasn't been relatively rough today. It's been actually pretty easy. This morning we hit a lot of mud. I was up into my ankles in mud, so now everything dried and is all crusty, dried muck. Guess it's getting us ready for Vermont. I saw that there's a lot of snow and mud up there right now, so can't get there too early, but we want to get there at a decent time too. So looks like we might be coming up on a shelter here. I'll get a picture of it as we go by. Talk to you later. Well, as promised, we came out on the Hoyt Road. We are officially done with New York. New York was beautiful. Man, it was rougher than I expected. On to Connecticut, and I would imagine the train's going to start changing because we can see some big mountains in the distance. So, New York, it's been real. Hello, Connecticut. Let's get her done. Love me some New York. Now let's go check out Connecticut. Be nice to get in that. Wow, is that steep? Now, gotta take a breather here. Climbing a massive mountain, coming out of Bull's Bridge. Whew. So we went down into Bull's Bridge, and we went to the inn wasn't open, so we went to the general store. We got some drinks, some snacks, got some lunch, charged up some batteries, aired the feet out, and just relaxed for a little bit. And then we got back on trail. And then about a third of the way up, we run into Shade. Dude, so great to see you again, man. He was out, he's doing the Triple Crown, and he went out to the PCT. We met him at Four Pines, and he went out to do a section of the PCT and then came back to the AT. Now he's going southbound for a bit, and then he's going to flip again further north. So we might see him again. That'd be really, really cool. Glad to see you, brother. Be safe. Got a picture with him. But now we have about 5 miles to go to a campsite. We're going to camp out. Dripping like a faucet here. And it's supposed to be a beautiful night tonight. So we're going to camp out and then see how far we can get tomorrow, and then call my buddy who's going to extract us on Thursday sometime close to noon, and we're heading home for a few days. My daughter graduates on Friday. We're going to have a relaxed day Saturday and then get back on trail Sunday. So probably be a couple days without a video. I'll probably take some videos and pictures and either do one video or maybe two for the 4 days. We'll wait and see how it goes. I'm sure we'll see some sights traveling. But anyway, just want to give you a heads up what the dealio is. Now, I'll turn this off so I don't bore you with me trying to breathe. Actually, this is probably the mildest it's been. We were down in that valley. There's a couple spots that was pretty vertical. This here is welcomed. One other thing I forgot to mention. The last couple days, I just haven't been feeling it. Really fatigued. No energy and joints hurting, you know, like the AT. So I think Lyme might be coming back. So I had to talk with the doc, and I think I'm going to go back on some antibiotics, try and wipe it out of the system. And if nothing else, it'll be good for my feet too. And .7 seems to think she's got something going on. She had a tick on her the other day, and she didn't get the bullseye, but she's having some pretty bad fatigue. I mean, some of these mountains, we could be flying up, and it's just everything we have to get up them. That's not like us. So we're gonna get that squared away before we hit the whites, because we want to be able to get up and over them with no problem. Part of the problem is OLD-AGE, but we can't stop that. All right, time to make a turn and go vertical. One thing I think I forgot to mention the other night when we were at the shelter, there was a couple section hikers said they saw a copperhead, a rattlesnake, and another non-venomous snake. So, and with all the poison that's out, just more stuff gotta watch out for. We got a couple hikers up here. Viewpoint. We just came up and over a little knoll, and still walking up the spine. We're going to be up on the spine of this beast here shortly. Right there is where I'm planting my butt for about 5 minutes. Like more so than normal. Kind of like how you see it in Virginia. There's R2 set up. There's my setup. And this is 0.7's tent. Hey now. Okay, May 9th, day 129 on the Appalachian Trail. We left Pauling, New York this morning, and from there to this campsite was 18.1. It wasn't really that hard of a day, but it was still had a hard time with it. So I think I'm getting some remnants of Lyme disease still. So talk to the doc, and I'm gonna take another round of antibiotics, because some of these hills we went up, I should be flying up through there, and I'm just having a hard time with it. So we'll get that down in, and anyway, had a really nice stop at the general store in Bulls Bridge. Bulls Bridge General Store. That was really neat to stop in there, and had some ice cream and some sodas and some monsters and some sandwiches, and then we went about 5 more miles to this campsite. As soon as we got to the campsite, we set up, got something to eat, and it was just starting to get dark. I was like, dang it, I gotta get some picture everybody's stuff, because in the morning it's like we jump up and start tearing down, and I forget to get footage of it. But anyway, yeah, wasn't a lot of views today, but coyotes, you hear the coyotes howling? Had some pretty swampy areas, and then had a couple really steep climbs, but overall it was a nice day. Weather wasn't too bad, but like I said, it was just magnified with fatigue. We'll get it dialed in. But anyway, overall, good day. Hope you had a good day. Um, Tomorrow's Wednesday. You know what day that is? Hump day. Um, Thursday we're gonna get extracted, and my daughter has graduation Friday. Saturday we're gonna do a little R&R and resupply, and then we'll be headed back to the trail on Sunday. So I guess that's about it for now. Can't think of anything else that I wanted to say. I know there's probably something, but you have a good night. We'll see you in the morning.